Welcome to YLL. It's your girl, Jaz Young.
And it's your boy, Nelly Nails.
And we're back with another one. Hey, y'all. So today, guys, we decided that it was important to talk about social media. So this is just our Wednesday thoughts on social media and how we view social media, what we think is social media, and give y'all just a little bit of advice on our take of social media. So first and foremost, what would you say social media is? Or what would you define social media as?
I would say anything that you are able to communicate with, see, learn via online.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what platforms will you consider social media?
Currently or just in the history of social media? I'll just do my full list, right? Me personally, I think the first forms of social media were like those like AIM things, like, or like, what was it called, the Invu, where like you could create like a character and talk to people.
Like Sims type of thing?
It was kind of like Sims, but it was INVU. Was it INVU?
Yes, I don't know. I never got into those type of social media platforms. They were never like my go-to, I guess I should say. I was more into like the MySpace.
IMVU. It's like you could have had like avatars and stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
I can't believe that you like these. You don't remember like all of this stuff, and
No.
like you okay. So that I would say that was the first, but like the real breakout, I feel like social media for me in my era was MySpace. After MySpace, it went to Facebook. After Facebook, it was
Instagram,
and
Twitter. Yeah. Well, now X.
Yeah, followed by and also Snapchat and
Yeah.
Now we have TikTok.
Threads. You got TikTok.
Yeah. So those are like the main. Me currently, I just mainly use here's my stereotypes of the social media. Me and my barber was having this conversation. Twitter is when you want to be freaked down because all that is a bunch of freaky mess.
Twitter just allows, I think, everything. Like, you are allowed to view any and everything
It's so
on Twitter.
and
Yeah.
Twitter is very crazy.
Yes.
If you want to see any unedited, raw filter stuff, go on Twitter.
Yes. Yes.
Snapchat is for cheating. And it's also for the kids.
I also feel like Snapchat has become, if you really use it, if you're not like into like Instagram, because I've noticed like people who are not into Instagram, they have a Snapchat. So then they be like, oh, you can hit me up on Snapchat, and be like, huh? Like, that's not really for, I think, people of older age, but at the same time, like you said, people use it for cheating.
I just started using my Snapchat more, but it's for more of like,
what you out here doing? What you out here doing?
So that's Snapchat, and then Instagram is like, Instagram used to be fun, I feel, but then now Instagram has allowed us to put whatever we want on, like we're able to control the perception of us on Instagram because it's pictures, it's what I mean, stuff like that. So you can have a whole different life. I've done it. You can have a whole my life on Instagram is completely different than my life, and I do that on purpose because I'm very like private and crazy, and I do.
So you the fakeness of what I think social media is,
or like, I mean, fake in the sense of like you'll never know where I really live.
Of course.
You'll never know like my job. You'll never know real things about me on Instagram. I'm always gonna be happy on there, honey, happy go lucky. Honey, I have the best life of the whole wide world, honey.
Oh no.
It's roses. If I ever get in a relationship, honey, we're the happiest in the whole wide world. Honey, ain't no tea over here, nothing. Yes, flourishing. That's Instagram.
Okay.
Facebook is for like, you want to keep up with your family, or you just want your family to know you're still living. That's how I feel. Also, like, who done died, who got married, your old classmates. Yes, whose birthday it is. Yes, Facebook gonna keep you up on the birthdays.
Okay, because you shouldn't forget people's birthdays unless
remember that time we had a friend who
Who
wanted to
changed
do
their
that
birthday on
just to be
Facebook.
extra.
I mean, but y'all should know her birthday. That's just on
But the
period.
thing is,
Like,
I do know her birthday, but it's just, I guess she proved it right. It wasn't the fact that I didn't know her birthday though. It was just the fact that like you're so in tune with social
you
because
go straight to social media to see if that's that person's
and literally
birthday.
right after I sent it, because I was one of the people that was like happy birthday, and it was like in like July. And I was right after saying, I'm like, this is not this girl's birthday. What is going on? Like, so that's Facebook.
Yeah, she definitely got y'all for that
Oh
one.
my
That's what
gosh,
y'all get
so
though.
annoying.
That's what y'all get. That is what y'all get. I don't care what nobody say.
Also,
Do you have a thread?
I don't know how to do those.
I feel like, well, I never really got into it. I don't know. I'm not a fan of social media like that. I'm trying to
Wait,
get
is
back
that all
into
the
it.
socials? Like with the stereotypes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's current.
And
Yeah,
like TikTok.
TikTok is for like, I use TikTok for like life hacks. TikTok has taught me
Okay.
everything in the whole wide world. Outside of the entertainment and all that, you can really get a lot of information off TikTok.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so the reason why I decided, I mean, for me, I will say I agree with everything that you said as far as what
What is
is
your favorite
social
platform
media.
right now?
For social media?
And why? Yeah.
No, I don't have a favorite because I don't really like social media. Like, I think that like I utilize all social media for like different reasons, similar to what you were
Right.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But to say like which one is my favorite,
Like, which one do you go to without having to, without having like a purpose? Like, posting this or whatever the case may be. Like, which one is like your fun one?
Instagram and TikTok.
Okay.
And I just
I
like
agree.
watching like mukbangs or like the people eat random foods or like see random things. Or for like TikTok, I enjoy going to TikTok when I need something.
What is your timeline? What is your algorithm? Like, what is on your, when you go to.
Well, a lot of like pictures of my friend, like people who post sports. A lot of
Sports, for
people who
sure.
like run into the screen and praying.
Huh?
Like, if you know how the people be running to the screen and then they be praying, they'll start praying, or people be like, "This prayer is for you."
When you say running, you mean physically?
Yeah.
The only time I see people running is when they doing the travel trend, where like they're running and jumping over the
No,
fence.
like it. I'm gonna show you when we get off. People be running to like the camera, be like, "Don't move, don't move. Let me pray for you real quick,"
Oh,
like that.
okay.
So yeah.
So you
yeah.
have sports God, clearly.
Sports, God, friends and family, and then whatever like
Mukbangs
random.
and stuff.
Well, no, the mukbangs be on
They don't
my
come
For You page.
Okay.
So all the eating stuff is on my For You page. For like my timeline though, it'd be like godly stuff.
That's what I meant. Like the For You page. That's what I'm, like.
Oh, my For You page, it'd be that. But my timeline be like
That too.
that too. Like it don't be food though. It be people the praying. It really be the praying, and then like I said, the random like sports facts or something with sports or something with like positive things. I follow like different autistic kids, so then like their their posts come up a lot. So I just got like a little positive stuff. I had to like clear my algorithm in the sense of what I liked. So I started to only really like things that I wanted to see more of.
Well, yeah, and that's how you train the algorithm. And here's the thing: when because I had got off social media for a little bit,
Yeah.
I noticed that when I had came back, I intentionally shifted my algorithm around, and it did make me feel better. So it made me feel like, oh, was it really the social media that I had a problem with, or it was where I was at the time? Because clearly, if your timeline is showing what you are engaging in.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I must have been at that place in life. Like I had unfollowed like the shade room and all that. Like I just did a whole cleansing, and now I don't have an issue with social media so much.
See, I still have an issue with social media, but more so I think what we make of social media, like how much power we give social media. I think that's what I have an issue with. And then it's like social media dictates things going anywhere. Like if it's not on social media, people don't believe you're doing it. And it's like that's not true. Everything is not meant for social media. Everything is not meant just for anybody. You
Yeah.
gotta be very mindful of what you give people on a general aspect, not even when it comes to like what you post on social media, but just even giving them your time, access to, like, those are things you have to be mindful of. So I just feel like social media has so much power, and it's like, why? I think because when I think of social media, I look at it as like how you said, how on social media you have this happy go lucky life, even if you're in the trenches
Could be in the
going through,
trenches,
you know
barely
what I'm
making
saying,
it.
barely making it. And it's like, but why present yourself in that way when you can present yourself as you, like, give people those trenches moments, because those trenches moments is what maybe get somebody out of their trenches moments. You know what I mean? Like, I think we be forget. To me, social media needs to go back to where it's like it's fun, but it's authentic, it's real. Like, we're being ourselves, we're expressing ourselves our way, because that was, in my opinion, that was the point of social media at the beginning, was for you to just be able to express yourself and allow the world to see you, in your own light. Now, of course, that's gonna change as time change, but it's like, why? Like, why still the whole fakeness of who you are?
I
Like,
think for me, after I had came back, after I left social media and came back, I really realized to me how in my life how insignificant social media is in the grand scheme of the important things in life. Like for me, so
okay.
that's why like in the beginning, I do feel like social media was fun because you could be authentic, but then as you start to see how people are and like how it's grown into being like very negative. I feel like a lot of people troll on there. A lot of people just sit up and, prey on your faults or like what you have going on. Like I've literally seen people go on live or something like that. Let's just say, you go on live,
Yeah.
you're mad about something, or you're ranting, or you're just saying it, or you could be saying something positive.
Yeah.
Somebody in there is going to be looking at your background. They're going to be seeing what you got going on, what's on your walls, what's not on your walls. They be like, oh well, she don't got that. She must be broke. She don't got no artwork on her walls. Oh, her she need to wash her walls. Like, oh, it's roaches and stuff. I saw something flying around. All that to me, it just and I hate when people are like vulnerable on it and they're really trying to get like a message across, and people are just so nasty. So that's why. I think for me, I've looked at social media because I'm not a social media person. I don't have any like, for you, I feel like it's different because a part of your journey and things you want to do involves social media. Like you have to use it and stuff. You know what I mean? You have
And
to
I don't
like,
want to. Like, I want it to be where, yeah, eventually, of course, I'm going to have to, and that's something I know. Um, that's why I'm coming to terms with it
yeah,
now,
you need to
because
accept it because
it's,
you're about to be living on social. You're about to be living off of social media.
well, I'm not trying to live off of social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like the definition of like Instagram, I'm not trying to live off of Instagram. I'm not trying to live off of TikTok. Am I trying to live off of maybe like YouTube and or Spotify? Yes. But those type of forms of social media I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm posting on those platforms regularly. That is something that I feel like I am doing. The only part that I have to, where the social media now plays a part, is promoting people to go
Right.
there.
You have to have one to with the other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
And so I think, like, for me, it's understanding what I want to get out of that. But when I do it, it's not going to be me doing it. I'm going to pay somebody, or I'm going to find
not you being
somebody.
lazy. Not you
It's
being
not
a lazy
lazy.
whore.
It's not. See, this is why you
It's
can't have
giving
friends like this. It's
lazy.
not lazy. I think it's just, you know what you enjoy, and it may take your joy out of things.
It'll
And
start feeling like work probably.
it's not even that. It's just I personally genuinely don't find the interest in promoting myself on social media. Like, I don't know why. That's weird, right?
I've
Like,
heard a lot of people say that though.
I
You
like
ain't the only
to,
one.
okay, because I'm say I like to like promote
A lot
myself
of people say that.
by me, like because of how I see social media. I will be like, yo, social media, take it with a grain of salt. Like, you can't take social media in such full capacity as I said, like people do, because social media is toxic and fake. Like,
For sure.
and so you're constantly trying to figure out what's fake and what's real. That when it comes to what I wanted, what I'm doing, I'm real with it. So it's like, how can I still give you the real while not giving you 100% the beast of social media and all the analytics that comes with it, with making a video look like this, and but maybe just letting y'all know that there's videos on YouTube, like finding that balance, because the social media is needed. However, it's
Yes.
finding that balance of what I want that social media to look like. And so when I say I probably wouldn't do it, is because like my idea would be just posting stuff, and it's just like at some point you gotta give it something more, and
Yeah.
to give it something more, I'd rather pay somebody from just the get go, because I already know where I stand on it. I already know how I feel, but I understand the importance of it.
I think for me, I do balance my social media with like, you'll see me like on vacation with a really nice picture, but on my stories, I'll say this, on my Instagram, you'll get like the hi, I'm rich, I'm fabulous. But on the story, like you'll see me in my house cussing my dog out, stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
think that makes it relatable, and I feel like sometimes with people who their page is literally, I mean, because anybody can show what they want, but I feel like you can really kind of normally tell when somebody is really like fake, because it's like their whole, like they don't have not one down moment, one bad moment. They're always beat. They always
Always
have a
happy, right?
filter on,
Yo.
even on the live and all that. Like everything is filled, like everything, So it's like, honey, you wake up just like me, honey, a mess, crust all over your eyes and mouth, like.
Yes. And I feel like people should show that, because it's like how I said, it's like for Monday, with like motivational Monday, and it's just like, you have, just love yourself, love who you are, love your beauty. It's like, give people that, because like I said, you never know how you're helping the next person. And I think social media, it has to be more positive. And I get why, like Ari Lennox, like I understand why Ari's like, oh, I don't want to be on social media, like I'm done. However, she did say she was gonna be on YouTube, and I think YouTube is a form of social media.
It
It's just
is.
not viewed as social media because of how people utilize it. But when
Okay.
you, yeah, because I feel like people,
Yeah, because even when we did the list, I didn't mention YouTube,
yeah, but
but
I
I
would
do
say
think YouTube
YouTube,
is a social
yeah,
media
for
form.
sure. Like, but it's not used like a Instagram or a TikTok. Like, it kind of encompass everything, but it's more for. I think it comes on an educational aspect. I feel like TikTok is viewed. I mean, not TikTok. YouTube is viewed for like educational
Because
purposes.
you think it's because like the videos can be like
It
as
can be
long as
learned. It can
yeah.
be anything from it. You can utilize YouTube in school. You can utilize YouTube as just content creation, vlogging. YouTube is kind of like that branch of them all. Which probably why people don't consider YouTube to be social media. But I feel like if you can get on live, you can communicate with fans,
Yeah, YouTube is social
supporters.
media.
It has those personal message. I think I don't know if people could DM you type of thing on YouTube, but now like YouTube even allows you to like, you can like do statuses. So like if it was like TikTok, you can post, not TikTok. If it was like X, you can post like a little quick like
Like a
short
little
thing.
status. Okay.
Yeah, like this is some BS. Like you can post like stuff like that. So I think that like for me, or like I understand why she's like, yeah, I gotta leave this side of things. But then it's like, for people that leave, is it I'm gonna come back, or or is it just I'm done? Or then like when you do leave, like for people who fast from social media, it's like, why come back to social media? Like, what, after you got rid of that addiction, why come back to the addiction?
For me, it was I didn't know if I was coming back or not. In
Okay.
the beginning, I really wasn't. I was like, well, in the beginning, I didn't know. Then once I really got into it, I was like, oh, I'm never coming back. Like it just, honey, the peace and stuff, and just the time that I had to do other things.
Yeah.
It just opened up my eyes. But then, for me, as I started going on, it was like, okay, I see life for what it is now. I'm out of like the trance of, the social media hold and the clutches and the
Yeah.
chokehold that it had me. So now it's like I don't I don't crave that anymore. Like and I don't, and clearly some people I do feel like maybe was addicted. Clearly I feel like I wasn't addicted to it like that, because if you're addicted to a drug, like it's not smart to go back, because I don't ever know anybody that's like gotten, sober from crack and then did a little crack here, a little crack there, and they were like, okay. I don't think that's highly recommended.
Yeah.
But social media, like I'm now back on social media, and it's so like I don't post like it's just a different type of thing. I don't follow the pages I used to. I just do it differently now. So I think some people just realize they can do it differently and not be so on it as much as they was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think if you are really addicted to it, like, and it's especially, and if it's like for her, I think that the way she made it seem like it was really messing up her mental health. So social media never messed with my mental health like that. It never. They was never dog walking me on social media. You know what I'm saying? I think for her, people like that maybe shouldn't go back, because your mental health is like the priority. So
Yeah. I mean, I fasted like a few times from social media. But I think it was, for me, it was just like the wrong reasons. Just like I could say the mental health, but it was just like, how can something that is not real get to you? You know what I'm
what did you
saying?
fast from it for?
Like that's what it was at first. Like, and then
Oh no.
I stopped fasting because I was just like, girl, you're fasting for something that half of these people are faking. And part of it, it because some of their lives,
Yeah.
and you're like, girl, like you already know. So then, why are you allowing it to get the best of you? To where now I feel like fasting from social media. If I fast from social media, it's just because I spend too much time on it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just be like, all right, I want to give my time to something else.
Yeah.
Put my time
That's a big part
to
of
something
it.
more productive. However, I think I've learned to say, if I'm on social media, my algorithm is positive. I'm gaining knowledge of what to talk about on the podcast. Like it has now become more and more a way for me to be beneficial with it. I'm using it to my advantage to help me continue to get better with things, figure out ideas how, when I do finally start getting into social media and posting, what type of way I want to do it. I'm getting to understand the different trends. Like, so I'm just kind of picking up knowledge more now. Whereas I think before, when I was using social media, it was more so, a way for me to like pass time. So now that is not just
You'll
about,
pass a lot of time on that. Oh, you get
you
to
can
scrolling, honey.
okay, and depending on what you on, you can get through different holes, different portals. You be in different
The rabbit holes.
Okay, you can start on Instagram, wind up on Facebook with the same topic. Then you like, wait, let me go to TikTok.
Because I did, yeah.
Like, there's different ways people now, I think, like I said, it's more of a, I use it for more work now. I kind of consider work. And then digital communications, the degree I'm getting, has, forces me to kind of be in tune with social media, at the same time, all types of ways of communicating digitally. So I'm kind of like more into that aspect. But as I said, social media to me is still fake. I feel like there's more AI videos that's, coming more into the eyesight.
Those are very scary sometimes.
First of all, it's the videos that
Did you see the one? Did you show me the one with that boy, that big baby?
Yes.
And it was eating.
Yes.
That was very scary.
But the ones that be getting me are the ones that it be the meat, like it'll be like a chicken, and then in the video the chicken will start like moving and turn it into a real chicken. So I guess it's like,
I'm not on that side of Instagram. Bunch of AI food.
so I guess like the vegans are just trying to show you how, like, I would
okay.
assume it's like that. I don't know, which I don't know why it's doing it to me because I like meat. Okay.
Wait, so hold on. One thing I did, speaking of Ari Lennox too, because one thing I worry about. Well, I mean, I'm sure she got it together. You know, people make money from social media. She, you know what I mean. So as she's giving it up, it's like, you know, I'm sure she's set herself up. But one thing I did notice when I was off, when I was trying to get services and stuff, like finding, you know, a new nail shop or maybe like somebody to do like my eyebrows or like stuff like that. It was so hard to not get on Instagram to find people who sold things, did things. Like everybody, it was like on their Instagram. So it's like I had to still use Instagram. I'm like, do people now, can you run a successful business or work successfully in like being like an entrepreneur without a Instagram, without like social media?
Let me tell you, in basic things, this is how you do it. Social media is like a website, right? A website, if you go to get a website and go get your own platform and do all that with a website, it allows you to have more, but you gotta get people to go there, right? You know, and you gotta be pretty big to do that.
Yeah.
But when you're simple, small, when you have Instagram, it allows you, and then Instagram and Linktree, those two things,
the link in the bio.
you know, all these different things that make, when you want people to make appointments, you can use Google Forms. So now you got the Linktree, it goes to your booking. You know what I mean? You can have, you can use it to get people. Oh, you got a YouTube. Here's your Linktree to the YouTube. You got this. You got that. Your new deals, your new sales. If it's just like a Canva thing, you can create something, and then that you want people to just come and read your this, use it. So there's different platforms that you can utilize that can make social media like Facebook and Instagram and TikTok a way. Those are 3 websites right there.
Yeah.
For you to be able to promote your stuff, and it's your content, it's your stuff. So then you're not only making money from people watching your stuff. Now it's cheaper. It's
So you feel
cheaper.
like it's needed.
It's free. It's free. Like a website. A website be $300 and something dollars a year, right? Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok are free. If you want to spend money, you can put your stuff up for like ads and stuff. You can do that, and that's cheaper. And then it's not a lot of. It's easier to even connect. Like when you post on Instagram, it's the same as like posting on Facebook. You can post on Facebook at the same time. When you post on TikTok, you can literally share it and go straight to Facebook. So it's like,
you know your stuff, honey.
you know, all these outlets allow you to do things quicker and faster than having a website, and then it's cheaper in a sense. But the website just gives you a better balance of having everything in one place. If that makes sense.
I think a lot of times what I'll see is somebody have a website, but normally their attraction comes from Instagram to and link to then we end up at the website. But 9 times out of 10, I go to people's Instagram to see what's going on, and then I'll go ahead, click it or whatever, and I end up on their website to actually buy the stuff.
Exactly. So then it's like, that's why people will be like, all right, I'm gonna just use Instagram. I'm gonna just use this. I think restaurants though should have websites.
For sure.
Restaurants, I hate when restaurants
don't have no website. That is so ghetto to me. You could be the best bougie. If you don't have a website, that pisses me off.
Yes,
And
not
I'm
having
not
a
going
restaurant, like I hate that. Like I hate when restaurants, unless you're like a hole in the wall. And when I say a hole in the wall, you literally, I see the hole that's in the wall.
And honey, y'all getting back there and it's hot in there. Y'all sweating. Y'all got hair. And that food is busting.
Okay,
down.
now I get that, but when you sit down with a full bar and you don't got no
and
no
you charging
website,
gratuity and all of that,
and you have no website,
and can't split bills and all
I just
that.
gotta get on Instagram to see your stuff,
I'm not doing
and then
that.
the stuff that will be updated on Instagram.
I'm not doing that.
I hate those restaurants, and those restaurants do piss me off.
I'm not doing it. I'm not eating there. I'm just not eating there.
So it's just like, I don't know, like but I get it. I get why. Like I said, I get why people use social media.
Yeah.
I get it. It's so beneficial. And people are making a career out of it if you're an influencer. But if you're an influencer, you could get more money with YouTube. There's like different things. Y'all be trying to figure out why these people rich, because they post on every platform and they get traction in every platform. Therefore, they're getting money from every platform.
They be like, all right, y'all. I'll be going. They be on TikTok and be like, I'm going on Instagram Live in an hour. Meet me over there. And then it'll be like, all right. Then they'll get on Instagram Live. Oh, did y'all see my latest snap? Make sure you follow me on Snapchat.
Yes.
Like, then it'll be like, oh, okay. I'll my vlogs. They'll post a snippet of a vlog. Be like, it's on YouTube. Make sure you follow YouTube. But it's like,
yes, it's because everything is one to them. They'll get on these.
Minnie, shut up. Stop it. Stop it right now.
You know this video don't cut, right?
Sorry, my dog is barking. My parents' job is never done. But yeah, it's like.
But it's like, so I cannot believe you just did that. But it's like social media it has its benefits. It really does, and it's allowed to be used every way. People be on live. You know, some of them have 4 phones and they all on different. One is YouTube Live, one is TikTok Live, one is Instagram Live, one is Facebook Live. And you're on all these lives. And granted, I just feel like it's all the same people. But who am I to think that? But there are people that don't have Instagram but have Facebook. You know, so I get it. I understand it. It works. It works. It works. It works.
Do people get paid from?
Yes, you get paid for everything.
Well, I know TikTok Live for sure, because people can send them little things. But do people get paid from like Instagram Live and like Facebook Live?
Yeah, because people can do you can do badges and stuff now.
Oh, you can still. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a TikTok.
No, I think they're all like the same. Well, TikTok and Facebook, I think, is owned by the same people. So I think everything one is one. That's why you'll see like Facebook ads and excuse me, and now people can tag people with Facebook on their Instagram.
I don't know. Social media just, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. I'm glad I don't have to have it. But like as far as like business and stuff like that. But I mean, certain things just really get on my nerves with social media.
Yeah.
Like really irritate my spirit.
What's your top 3 things that irritate your spirit?
That balloon pop situation, that grinds me to the bone. I literally hate it.
Why?
Because it's just like, somebody told me that the original like idea or concept came from like a woman, and it was like Christian based almost. It was like Christian dating type thing. Yeah, somebody told me that, I think.
Allegedly.
I could have just dreamt it, child. I don't know. But it's just, I don't understand. And I have secondhand embarrassment too. Maybe I think that's too why I hate it. But like, to line yourself up, to walk into a room and it's just like people, let's just say you're a woman and it's just a bunch of men lined up, and then you walk in there and just the balloons are just popping and popping and popping. You haven't even like said anything. I just think that's so crazy to me.
But I also think it's all the act. They
definitely be trolling.
Especially the ones the balloon ones where it's the celebrities, the 20 versus 1.
Well, that's for entertainment, I feel, for sure.
But I feel like the one you're talking about too, is for entertainment too.
Because I've never really seen a successful couple.
Yeah, I feel like it's just trying to find new ways of dating. It's like would create, like new dating content creation. Like people could be getting over the typical
Bachelor.
Yeah, Bachelorette. Those
Flavor of Love.
Yeah, like those type of shows. People are probably getting tired of those.
Is this the current flavor of, like is this the age?
I feel like this is the creation. Yeah, this is their form of how to, get that
A
type of
dating
social
show.
media dating show where you don't have just, one person. You're trying to find that creative, different way. I think is very rude and ignorant. And sometimes the reason why I say that is because sometimes the people that they bring on there, they already know the reaction they're going to receive.
Right.
I hate when it's like you're exploiting this person for content. And it's like, come on, like why do we do this? What benefit are we getting out of it? And as people who like view it and support it, it's like, what benefit do you get out of humiliating somebody in this type of way, in this type of form?
I just had an aha moment. That's literal. This is the modern day like Flavor of Love and all this. And I Love New York. It's like in the sense of like a dating
Yes.
love type of show.
Yes. Ours is like Love is Blind.
Oh yeah, I forgot
You know what
about
I'm
them.
saying?
Yeah.
The
That's
ones
true.
that's more popular have expanded to where everybody's like it, not just a cultural
And
thing.
that's too on a television. I guess the balloon thing is like kind of like that, but like on
It's social media. Yeah, but it's gonna make its way to
I'm
TV.
not watching that on television.
It's gonna make its way.
I'm boycotting
I
that.
feel like Zeus will be probably the first like organization that would like do that. It would make sense for them to do it.
It would.
It fits their content. It fits with their platform, their whole thing.
Aesthetic,
Yeah,
everything.
it fits what it
That's
is.
true.
So I think like people are putting their bid in. People are putting their opportunity. And before you know it, you're gonna have like Flavor of Love. You're gonna have Charleston White finds love. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's what people want. It's what people look forward to. It allows people a platform to brand themselves as well.
Maybe I should go on one of them.
You should.
I would do the 20. I'm not doing the balloon.
But I feel like the 20 versus, because I'll be
That's
watching
a little
the
bit
ones.
better. I feel like.
I know it's not. It's a joke. It's really a joke. It's no real true benefit. Like people, it's a joke. I don't even think that's anywhere near serious.
I think that
It's a joke.
I do think that you get more. Like I would go on that one versus the balloon because I could do more on the 20 versus one. Like it's more of like I feel like more of like it's also definitely less compete. Like if I'm in the line, because I would never be the one not having the balloon. Number one, I'm never doing that. So if I'm in line with the balloon, it's so many people I have to wait for or whatever. They got to talk to the person that popped their balloons and all that. It's just too much. The 20 versus one, I would be the one to go up there trying to talk to somebody else, and I feel like I could really do more. I could do my big one. I could, finesse the situation, this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be.
Nah, see, if I do a 20 versus 1, I'm the person with the balloon. I'm the one. And it's 20 people. And like,
So the 20 versus 1 and the balloon, are they the same? What's the one where they do left and right? I thought that was
it's 20 versus 1. But okay. 20 versus 1, it's like the one person and then you have the 20 people. But some of those people go to all these, they go to all of them.
It be the same people.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Like sometimes that's, like you said, it's for entertainment purposes. And then it be the same people doing the same shit. Like, how many times we going to see Lil Woody do a 20 versus 1? Now, I love him and I watched him.
And one thing about it,
because he's funny. He's funny. He's I love that man.
We have as a collect. Well, I don't know. There's a certain demographic that has started to look at Woody in a different light from that 20 versus 1. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, he I don't know where you're going with this one.
He's a different person. I feel like he's attracted more people since he's been on the 20 versus 1.
Yeah, because he's him. You're getting to see him more than just on a court case type of aspect. You met him in court, but you met him. Well, we first met him with the videos going viral, and then you meet him in court, and then now you're kind of seeing his personality, and it's kind of like
see what he looked like with the lights and stuff, the skin and stuff.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. So it's like, but how many times we gonna see that? Him being the one.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
now it's E. Kane and Deshae on there a lot. I do say that. I don't know if you've.
I don't know. Yeah,
E. Kane is on there a lot now. I don't know. It's just all annoying to me and it starts
But if
stressing me out.
I do 20 versus 1, I'm the one. And then for the the one that you said in the
The
line
left and
thing.
right.
No, the 20 versus 1 is the left and right.
Okay.
Where you either go left, you go and it's 3
So you're gonna
rounds.
be the one picking and choosing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second round, and
The
then the
balloons.
other one that you're talking about, where you was like the one person walks in and it's a line. I would want to be on the line,
Right.
then to be the person walk in, because I just feel like people just be rude. Especially like I seen the one where they did that man dirty, and he wasn't
Which
even.
one? Because they do all of them.
It was this guy. He was dark skinned. He had the little braid on whatever in his head. He was fit. He had a good job. Before he even talked, he walked in, they all popped the balloons. But the man, it wasn't like the man was like unattractive. Like he was a very attractive man. Then when he started talking about the things that he do, like his job, what he has, what's going on, it's like y'all popped the balloon. Didn't even get this man to talk. And the man was cute. Like what are y'all looking for?
The thing is, I'm never gonna just pop my balloon. I'm never gonna pop. I at least want to. I'm at least gonna stay long enough to hear what you do for a living. 'Cause that's
Cause I'm about
that's the
tired of
number
doing
one.
what I'm doing.
That's the number one. They're all
Yeah.
just annoying, but yeah, a lot of things annoy me. Honestly, I said
All
that at
right,
the
so
time.
that's your first one. You said like, so what's your other top things that are like just pisses you off with social media?
I would say definitely like the pranks slash random scenarios where I can't really tell if it's a skit or not. When they look
They're
kind of
all
like really
skits.
real,
They're all skits.
but they be looking. It be like regular random.
That's
people.
good. That means they should go acting.
Yeah, but I'm like I can never because I get all hyped up. 'Cause some stuff be like it could be like racist stuff or like just people not minding their business. And I get all pumped up and ready to just
Well, I think those are truth.
Some of them be skit stuff. Okay, for example, this one I seen yesterday, and I was a little triggered. It was this couple that came out, this black couple. They would come out like a Walmart. They was packing their groceries up, and then this lady comes recording them talking about, "Excuse me, did you just use someone else's food stamp, somebody else's EBT card?"
Yeah.
I got so angry because I'm like, "What did you worry about that for?" But the more I watched it, I'm like, "This could be I don't know what's real and what's not no more." That's what I don't like. I don't know what's real, what's fake, what's a random. Because some stuff is like, could that really ever happen? Like, did that really happen?
Yeah.
I don't know. That just irks me.
Okay. And last but not least.
Kids being too grown. I hate to see people videotaping a child and the child's doing some grown stuff. I don't like stuff like that. I
Okay.
don't like smart mouth little kids. Number one, I've never liked them. I don't like a child with a bunch of mouth. And I don't like when parents hype it up for views and stuff like that and the child's being too grown. And I don't like when parents like are embarrassing their kids on social media, like beating them or like cutting their hair off and all shaving patches and I don't like stuff like that. That is not cute to me at all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are my three.
My three, I'll go. My three, I would say I dislike the fakeness. And it encompasses everything, like how you were saying with the pranks, not knowing what's real is fake. I also don't like when it comes to fakeness, like fake charity. I hate
Who be
when
doing
it
fake charities?
like when people like it's not genuine.
Kind of like the what was the resolution to the homeless man?
I don't know. But like I'm not even gonna say that because I feel like that was just something
think
that
like
went
that was
viral.
real?
That was
Okay.
different. I don't know if that was real or not. But like the fake charities, how I be feeling like Mr. Beast. I feel like Mr. Beast, that's the man, that's the man who does like those, he can see random people and he be like, oh, what's your name? Would you want to buy this for $1 or something like that? And it's like I feel like he be finding those people. Like I don't like when it seems like you're finding people.
I know what you're talking about. Or they giving like a free iPhone or something like that.
Yeah, like it's just like I don't
and
like
then take
that.
it back when the video's over.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I've never
That's
really
happened
seen
before.
it.
No,
Oh, it
that's happened
has?
before. Yeah. This this boy, they exposed him because he literally gave this child an iPhone and then he went and asked for it back. Honey, the child mom went on social media and blasted him.
Period. Because that's what you gotta do. So like, I feel like that's what I dislike when it comes to fakeness. Though that, my second thing would have to be the toxicity, like the rudeness. Like I don't understand why people get on somebody's post and then comment something negative when you don't have to. It's like you don't have to. But why do we? What's the benefit of trolling? Like, I feel like you need to go work on like your problems and issues that you have, because you obviously have some issues and problems. If you have to get under somebody's post to troll them, just don't watch their content. Hell, block their content, if it's something that you don't agree with or you don't like. But to get on there, to get under their post and to be negative and rude, I find it to not be something that should be valued and people should really like get into, but people do it. And it's I will say it's probably one of the reasons why I do like TikTok, because TikTok doesn't allow that part. Like, you can't really say too much negativity under somebody's post. Because then they'll block you, or you can't post somebody for a negative aspect of it. And then my last thing, what I don't like about social media is how we exploit people in a negative way. It kind of goes with the second one. I feel like a lot of times we exploit like homelessness. We exploit,
I do not like that.
people with disabilities. We exploit like the two girls who just went viral, the drug addicts, yeah. But like the two girls who just went viral, right? I don't know, the mom who has the two autistic daughters,
and the one hit the girl.
Yeah, and like, that content, I'ma laugh at it all the time, because I like I said, I follow people with autism, like, because they're fun, like they're actually funny real people. Yes,
yeah, they're real people with personalities.
Exactly,
yeah.
And it teaches you, hell, all of us got some form of autism. They're just a little bit more on the spectrum, but we all got a little bit of something. That's why I love them, and I know what you're thinking. But we do. And it's just like, I feel like that going viral was more of an exploit, like to exploit them, and like in a way of to laugh. Whereas
on the mom thing, or you just saying for the
no,
public?
like
Okay.
I think mom, because they have social media, they have a TikTok where they post regularly. So like, of course, I feel like the kids be on there. The kids with the grown folks with autism. It just teaches you that everybody got something. Everybody's doing something. Everybody deserves to make some money in some way, shape, or form. We all can make some money no matter what. Yeah. I just think that when it's more of the exploit of, oh, I'm only supporting because you have a disability. Oh, I'm watching because you went through a tragedy. It's not necessarily in a sense of a care. Like I find this to be a good fun content. Like, I enjoyed it. So shout out to the people that really do support these things, are genuine about it. But that's what I mean. Like, I just sometimes feel like we exploit negativities as a laughing matter and not necessarily as a caring matter. There are people that do exploit those things as a caring matter. Like, I care. I'm doing this to show, and we're gonna go through this journey. We're gonna live throughout this journey with these people. Those people, cool. But the parents that, hey, like, I want to bring more awareness to the struggles, to the difficulties, to the happiness, to the best and parts about it, the resources. I keep saying, you never know when you're helping someone with your journey. You never know like how your journey is helping the next person, because like we all. Like that, this is why I created this like platform of like Young's Life Lessons. We all learn. Like, if one of us learn, we all win, because we're all gaining that knowledge. We're all being allowed to see it. That's why we can't be gatekeeping information. So it's like, shout out to people who exploit their kids with all that
I don't
are
like you saying that word. If it's positive, you can't say exploit.
But I'm saying exploit because I feel like it's still exploit. It's just not in a negative way. Like, what would be another word than exploit? Then give me another word.
Showcase or
promote. bring awareness.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that bring awareness to different causes and different things in a great way. And then and then for the people that exploit these things for light of negativity, and
They're
it
going
takes
to hell.
and it takes positive light, I love that. I love when it seems like the media is trying to exploit something,
And
it turns around and be like awareness, or it makes people more like, oh my God, I didn't know, or it's just like that feeling like, yeah, this is what you thought you was gonna get, and this is what you got. But those are like my top 3 negatives. But as far as social media, it's not going nowhere. It's only gonna grow. It's only going to elevate. I think we're eventually expanding from Instagram. We're gonna expand, like these things are gonna eventually.
I don't need another social media platform.
I think as it elevates,
don't
you're gonna
need
grow,
another
and there's
one.
gonna be a new one to where, I don't know if they're gonna take off like TikTok, Facebook, and X and Instagram has, because those are like, what are you? It's like you're gonna be taking their ideas to
Yeah, 'cause
create your
they've
platform at this
encompassed
point.
every
Yeah, so it's like,
piece of.
social media is only gonna grow.
We don't need nothing else.
Exactly. You're gonna have more AI. So watch out for the AI, y'all. Be mindful of AI and just fake videos. I think it's not always easy to see, if something is a skit, but sometimes the comments will help you out. Go look at the person's page, because the rest of their content will tell you if these are just what they do normally, or if these skits, or if this real life. Always take the information you get from social media with a grain of salt. Like, always go get more information.
I think
Always
that's the
go get
main
more
point.
information.
Don't believe
Like,
everything at the first
yes.
scroll.
Yes, and everybody's life, what they present is not true. So if you think, oh, she rich, or he rich, or oh, he happy,
Take it from me.
he don't got, oh, they don't seem like they go through nothing. Da, da, da. No, books, they going
Life
through
is
it.
walking us like a dog. You just
Okay,
don't see it, honey.
okay, you don't see it. You don't get to be involved in it, and always be mindful that that's okay, because everyone doesn't deserve everything of you, and you should take social media to what it is for you, and just be authentic. I think social media needs to get back to being authentic and being its true self, and allowing people to express themselves, into their true light and who they are as people and individuals. And I think those are just my lessons for social media. Last but
Before
not
we
least,
wrap it
also,
up, I'm about to say.
be mindful of what you put on social media, because if you want a job, if you're not gonna be an entrepreneur or influencer or a business person, listen, jobs are going on social media and seeing what you're posting, seeing what you put on there. And like, if you do want to be an influencer and you done said some crazy stuff, people want to go back and look and be like, yeah, remember that time when you said this, and this what you put out there. So just be mindful of what y'all put on social media.
I was gonna say, before we wrap up, do we want to give everybody our social media so where can you find us, since we're talking about it? My social media, my Instagram is very hard to find. It's __ AYE. What is it? PEE. Kind of like AP. It's an alias that I have, yeah. On Instagram. That's the only place I need y'all to follow me.
All right. Well, y'all can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all under Young's Life Lessons. For my personal, I just be on Instagram, and that is _ Young Jazzy. That's basic Young Jazzy. YOUNJ, YOUNG, and then JAZZY. And then, like I said, _ in the front. Other than that, yeah. So Young's Life Lessons and _ Young Jazzy. With that being said, we love and appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoy. Peace.